In this video, we're sharing not only the fantastic self-drive routes to discover this beautiful landscape, but also some facts on the dinosaurs that lived here long ago. The Mapungubwe Cultural Landscape was declared a World Heritage Site in 2003. This includes the famous Mapungubwe National Park as well as the Ratho Bushcamp, with amazing self-drive routes for residents to explore this unique overlanding destination. Stay with us to see all of this, including the mysterious object on the rock formation as pointed out in the previous video. Good morning, we're all ready to go after a good night's sleep here at Ratho Bushcamp. Today will be an exciting day where we're going on the different self-drive routes that's ideal for overlanders or any other visitors who want to experience the different parts of this fantastic landscape. Outside the camp gate is a signpost with the summary of the different routes available. In the previous videos we travelled along the Limpopo River from Crook's Corner in the east to Ratho in the west. Please stay with us now to experience the magic variety as seen on the three different routes. We're starting with the magnificent River Bush Drive before continuing to the Leopard Route, where we're going to have lunch with a view on top of a hill. After that we're going to show you the Gemsbok route. So let's go! The River Bush route starts just outside the camp gate. Going down to the river, we can see the road is not in use and overgrown after being flooded recently.
Yeah, I think it's a bit difficult.
Here you can see what the road normally looks like and where it crosses over to the central river bank. Now after the floods, the water is still too deep and flowing strongly, making it impossible to cross safely. You can see why the route is unfortunately still closed. I would like to still share some footage of a previous visit with you so that you can see what you can normally expect to experience on the spectacular River Bush self-drive route. This is the area where the 4x4 river camp was during the dry season. Large herds of elephant frequently crosses over from the Botswana side of the river when the water level is lower. The track towards the southwest along the river always surprises you with good sightings. The River Bush route is open daily during the morning only from sunrise to 12 o'clock. Please respect the times. We always find it fascinating to watch the baboons and what they're up to. Let's continue following the river to the south. Here we can see two elephants getting ready to cross over from the Botswana side.
bietjie so.
The Nile crocodile can grow up to 4 meters long and 60 years old. And here you can see an eland, the world's largest antelope. At shoulder height, they can grow up to 1.6 meters and they can weigh up to 940 kilograms. Imagine border crossings this easy and relaxed. This time it's a number of warthogs crossing the river to the Botswana side. The two ellies are now just behind our car, ignoring us completely and just continue feeding. And there they eventually go, and we will return to camp. We're now following the road to the start of the Leopard Route, which is a short distance from the camp and runs along the Limpopo River. Small signposts next to the road assist you to get to the start of the Leopard and the Gemsbok routes. The second part of this route takes you up to the hill, from where you have a fantastic view over the Limpopo River, the general landscape, as well as the northern Tuli block, which is across the river in Botswana. Here we are passing through the gate and entering the area where the road follows the river. This looks like a very flat track and an easy ride suitable for any city sedan, but don't be fooled by it, as it will change soon. As you can see, the water levels are still very high and the river is flowing strongly. The results of the recent floods are clearly visible here after the road was completely washed away. This whole area was covered with water and the road had to be rebuilt. Notice the fast flowing water and how close it is to the rock face, with only a narrow track available to drive on. It's unusual to see the Limpopo River like this. At this stage, the temporary fix of the track is a very rough solution. In some places, a 4x4 with low range is definitely recommended, as slow crawling is required to prevent possible damage to your vehicle. You'll notice the debris left behind by the floods. Here the road is definitely in a better condition and easier to drive. This Leopard Route also takes you to the top of that hill where we're going to have lunch. Here's some more impala crossing from the riverside, probably looking for some shade. Apparently the track going to the top of the hill from this side was badly damaged and is still in a very bad state. But let's have a look what the area looks like from the top before we turn around and go to the top from the other side. Mapungubwe is situated in a geological depression called the Limpopo Mobile Belt between two granite cratons. The area's distinctive rock formations are largely composed of sandstone, which was uplifted and shaped by the shifting Earth's crust and molten rock. All of this happened around 250 million years ago. Kimberlites, about 100 million years old, are found in the region, which explains the presence of the Venetia diamond mine nearby. During the Jurassic period between 230 and 200 million years ago, dinosaurs roamed this landscape. Africa was almost in the center before the other continents broke off and started to drift away. Mapungubwe is known for its dinosaur fossils. We will now show you the two most important ones. The Plateosaurus, also called the grandfather of the more common Plateosaurus, was a plant eater of which the skeletons were found in this area. Another dinosaur which was found more widely as far as Europe to the south, in places including Zimbabwe, South Africa and Lesotho, but also here in Mapungubwe, is the Mesospondylus. One of the first dinosaurs to be named as far back as 1854 by Richard Owen. This slightly smaller plant eater is believed to have mostly walked on two legs. That, together with its long neck and claws that look like hands, it could reach high up in the trees for food. Many fossils and skeletons were found, including those of young ones that made it one of the best studied dinosaurs. Righty, let's go back and tackle the route to the top from the other side of the hill. We're going back, this time taking another path right next to the cliffs. Again, this is a matter of carefully and easy going over the rocks. It's a real pleasure to see the Limpopo flowing so strongly like this. It's not often that you get the opportunity. In 4x4 rules, the passenger must always walk through the rivers to test the depth. But it's also a fact that, as you can see here, the most reliable gate opener you can get. Thank you, Lovey.
Okay.
We started going up the hill now. This part of the road is covered with concrete tracks, as this lower part of the road is in daily use for farm maintenance. And finally, this is where the fun starts. Here's an example of a young baobab tree on the left. As we're getting closer to the top, we are always on the lookout for something special on the way. In this case, we found a pair of rose eagles sitting on a cliff face. They are normally found in pairs as they form lifelong relationships. Formerly known as the black eagle and one of the largest eagles, they can grow up to a height of 96 centimeters with a weight of 4.5 kilograms and a wingspan of almost 2 meters. In the Kruger Park, they are one of the so-called Big Three, together with the martial eagle and the African crowned eagle. Now it's just a short way to finally reach the top. It's not always possible to avoid loose rocks. That's why a high clearance vehicle with underbody protection is always recommended on a route like this. Fortunately, no damage was done this time, but it's always important to check your vehicle after something like that happens. And here we are, so get ready for something special.
So baie mooi roete.
Lieflik, né? So ietsie van alles.
Ja.
Kyk net hier. Okay, dis nou ons piknikplek. Ek sien hulle het vir ons 'n tafel gelos. So we decided that this is our spot and we're going to fetch the vehicles so that we can get ready for brunch. That's it. There we're on a koppie next to the Limpopo River and went on the Leopard 4x4 route at Ratho. So we're going to have lunch now. Righty, and if you want to look around, this is what it looks like. From the east to the west, in front of us is Botswana, that's the Tuli block. The river is the Limpopo River, and the back of us is in South Africa at Ratho Bushcamp. Wat sê? Yes, maar jy kan 'n mooi pause opsit.
Ek kan hè.
Woe, dis bietjie warm hierso. Dis seker so 40 grade plus.
Jo,
Gaan so lank daai kant, kry vir so lank 'n brood.
mooi breakfast.
Pak hom boetie.
Julle moet aan my verskoon, ek gaan my
Klap sommer 'n eier bo en een onder.
my pad so meer is meer kom te daar.
Daar's 2. Ek dink is net ek kan jy by 2 gaan vat.
100.
Vat nog een.
Ek gaan nou.
Bou vir jou 'n burger
Eers
dan.
my baconkie opsit.
Daar's sy. Kry vir jou mooi crispy ook. The Dollaridedyke formations, when exposed by erosion, create distinctive linear ridges across the landscape. These almost look like walls that's been built. Here the results of the erosion can be clearly seen. Look at this massive wall that stayed behind. This happened when the softer sandstone in between eroded away over the years. I can highly recommend this to all overlanders visiting the Mapungubwe landscape. This is one place that I will definitely visit again, as it should be a must-see on any list of travelers in this region. Although I would like to be able to spend the whole day here in this splendid place, we've got more to do and it's time to leave. Going down again, we're taking it easy and enjoy the surrounding scenery. Now it's time for Minx to get a turn to negotiate the rocks. Next to the road are small signs indicating the way to the different routes, in this case the Gemsbok route. And that's it for the Leopard route. We're now on our way to the Gemsbok route. I hope you'll enjoy it. The next route is the Gemsbok route that will take us over another unique part of this landscape. We will also solve the mystery of the secret hidden on top of this hill as pointed out earlier. Mupanifelt is a vegetation type dominated by the Mupani tree. It's a significant bioregion, particularly in the northern Limpopo province of South Africa. Mupanifelt is characterized by its hot, dry climate and is known for providing important habitat and forage for various wildlife. Found in low-lying areas, often in valley bottoms and plains, and characterized by hot, dry conditions. It supports a wild array of wildlife, including kudu, giraffe, wildebeest, impala and eland, among others. Many protected areas, including the Kruger National Park and Mapungubwe World Heritage Site, are situated within the Mupanifelt. This is an easy drive, but always be careful of sharp rocks that may damage your tires. Mupani wood is one of the sought-after types and among the best to braai with, due to its hardness, which results in hot fires and long-lasting coals. So finally we can see this rock formation as this route is taking us closer to it to reveal the secret that so many miss. We noticed a strange object on the top of the rock formation. With the binoculars we saw something weird that didn't fit in, not supposed to be there. A closer look and the long telephoto camera lens revealed a full-size anvil. Wow! According to the owner, one night at the braai, a bet was made and a friend with a helicopter had to put this here. The result is obvious. Here we found a few giraffes. Notice the lonely water buck in the background. Back at the camp, it's now time to relax. Have a cold one, sit back and think about this fabulous day. We also got some lamb ribs for a slow braai on the fire. See you in the next one. Nou gaan ons braai.